Alright guys, we got a good one for you tonight. We're going to be doing some deer in a gravy. We got some front shoulder from a deer. That's going to make an awesome gravy. A good camp gravy. So come on, let's go to the kitchen and get started. Okay, what I have here is some venison front shoulder. Got it all cut up nicely, cleaned it off real good, got most of that silver skin off. We're going to brown this real good. First we're going to season it up pretty good using Hemp Dog Original seasoning. Low in sodium, no MSG, and gluten-free. Flip these over. Season the other side. We're also going to be adding some of this venison pork honey sausage that we made. I've got a couple of packs here thawing out. We're going to dice these up and add that to the gravy as well. So we're getting our grease hot. Won't be long. Got our onions all cut up, ready to go. So, waiting on the pot of grease to get hot. Just about ready. Alright, our grease is hot. The key to it is getting all this silver skin off of this deer meat. As much of it as you can, anyway. I put about half of the load in there. We're going to brown that, take it out, and then brown the rest of this. Got it browning real good. Turn that water out of it. Flipping it over in just a minute. Then it's browning real nicely. Get this side brown and then we'll swap it for the rest of that meat. That's not brown. Alright. Nice and brown. We'll move these to the side. I'm laying these in there. Taking these out. Need to. Just a little more cooking oil. You want this to stick to the bottom of the pot just a little bit, where all your flavor and gravy is going to come from. Alright, we'll let that go a little while. Alright, these have been browning on one side for about 5 minutes. Flip these over. Just going to drop a few ice cubes. Okay, so this batch is all browned up, nice and pretty. So what we're going to do at this point, drop another ice cube in here, keep that from burning while I remove this meat. Alright, and we're going to break in our onions, just the onions for right now. We have banana pepper, a little bit of jalapeno pepper, put in later. Let's get this going. I'll brown these onions real good. These onions to lift off the little grimmies off the bottom of the pot here. Again, if you need to, you can add just a drop of oil. Deer doesn't have any fat, so you have to add your own. Now the sausage that we're going to put in here is like 60% pork, so it'll have a little fat in it. That'll help out with the gravy. Alright, we'll let this go for a minute or so. Okay, onions are nice and brown. That's what we want. I'm going to add in these banana pepper and jalapeno pepper. Get them stirred in a little bit. And also, going to throw in our sausage. Got one I'm trying to run away with. Cook down a minute before we add our meat back to the pot. Alright, everything's looking good. We're ready to add our deer meat back to the pot. This is one of the bucks my wife Bet took out the herd. Nice and fresh. And we're going to make sure it's nice and tender. Go ahead and add the rest of this ice. And we're gonna add water. Just enough to about cover the meat. Make sure all that's stirred in. Turn that heat up a little. Put the lid on this baby. I'm gonna let it cook down for a while. This has been boiling for about 30 minutes or so. It's getting tender, but it's got a little ways to go. That gravy's gonna be good. I got a little trick to thicken it up here in a little bit. Okay, so after about 45 minutes of cooking, boiling down, I'm gonna add this mushroom steak sauce. Whole can. Rinse it out. That's going to help thicken our gravy up and add to the flavor just a little bit. Cover it up and let it cook down for another 30 minutes or so. Alright, let's take a look at this. See here, when it falls off the bone like this, that's when you know it's about done. Gravy's nice and thick. That's going to go over some white rice real pretty. Falling off the bone. Alright, that's getting good. This Chevrolet is going to be very good. French word of the day. This is Cajun French. Chevrolet. Chevrolet. Deer. This is ready for a plate. Alright, here it is. Man, this looks good. Taste test. Hot. Delicious. Deer. Very tender. Melts in your mouth. Get you some. Alright, so man, that was delicious. I'm full, you hear me? That was some good eating right there. I tell you what, anytime you want to give me some deer meat, I'll take it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you would. And we'll see you on the next video. May God bless.